Hello everyone, new year, new video. Even though it's been about a month since I made long form content, so we're going to talk about that too, about why that's delayed. It's been working on a really good video and stuff, but also what are we going to be doing this new year? What to expect? All the new stuff coming. So let's talk about that video delay first. So I'm working on a very, very important video to me. It's something I've been trying to work on and plan for since I started VTubing, and that is explaining to people how V2 models work, like the simplicity of it, how easy it is, understanding the whole process, the V2 model works and stuff like that, and not just the simple stuff. I'm like, like when I turn my head to the side, how that like realistic effect is kind of done and stuff, like how it's achieved. V2 models are very complex, so when I'm making the kind of like understanding the information and stuff, I mess up a lot. I have like 30 hours of videos I've thrown away just making the cut. Something happened in the middle of it. Sounds caused issues, things were distracting, or I just didn't quite carry out that information that well. I don't work from a script. I work from a direction and try to record bits and pieces from that and patch it together. But anyways, I got the first like 30 seconds of this video edited and ready and everything, and honestly, it's the eye catch, the comedies, the other things, getting you wanting to watch the video. That's the important thing. But the whole point of this video is to make it easy for new people who are trying to make V2 models understand how they work so that they don't get lost. It's like trying to say, all right, build a car, but you don't know how cars work or something. Someone just tells you to build an engine, but you don't know the science behind it. You just see parts and you're confused, right? The whole thing is making a V2 model can be really difficult because you don't understand how it works, and that's what that video is going to be about. I still am pushing it back a little bit further. That's why the video today, because I might wait for some music and stuff because Rat's got himself a keyboard coming in, and maybe he'll make me something finally for this stuff. Then I feel better making videos because I have something to kind of like ease it in, because these quiet videos are like, well, they're not that great, and I don't like using even free music and stuff. I kind of feel like it's just not going to be well for my own kind of like brand of sorts, right? So anyways, there are other reasons this video is like taking so long was all the things that happened. I ordered a brand new computer in November. It came to me dead on arrival. Didn't even get to post. Couldn't even figure out if they actually had the same CPU. It was a different color than the model I ordered. It was refurbished, but apparently they did not test or refurbish it. They just resell it. Like a broken vase at Walmart. It's just sent back to me. Ugh. So I had to send that back to get my refund, wait for that processing, all that. So that took over a month. I ordered that back in like Black Friday and stuff. I missed the really good sale for that, thinking I'll just sleep on it before I spend a ton of money. Missed it and stuff like that. So now I've had to order a custom computer, and if I'm going to order a thing, I'm not just going to skimp out on a few parts. Oh, we got a powerhouse coming in, man. So it's going to be an Ultra 9 computer I'm ordering, and it's not even being built yet. It's in the process of being built, but it's not finished, and I haven't shipped it. But it's going to be Ultra 9 with a 5080 and 64 gigs of RAM at 6400 speed, 4 terabytes of SSD storage. It's a beautiful beast of a computer. 10 fans, by the way. See, that's important because my current computer has data on it from 2004. I've had this computer since I was a kid. Yeah, I've been upgrading it for years. So back when I changed from an HDD to an SSD, I cloned over the data. And so now my computer is starting to degrade on itself from having data that old. It is such an ancient computer. I have not had a new computer in so long. So yeah, it's going to be a big upgrade. It's also a standing desk I have for this computer. I'm going to put the tower beneath me. You're not going to hear any fans or other sounds and stuff. The audio is going to be way better when I get this computer set up. I don't have to worry about some stuff or background sound. And because it's going to be standing up, I'll be able to record better because I won't be sitting down every time I plan to record, which it messes with my lungs, it messes with my stomach. I burp, I belch, I have other issues while doing sitting down recordings. It doesn't go well. And so hopefully with a standing computer, I'm going to be able to do a lot better with like video making and streaming and stuff. And I'll pull it down when I'm just doing the editing, and when I'm doing the recording, I'll stand it up. It's going to go great. Also with a new 4K monitor and everything else and all that powerhouse, I can stream all sorts of better games. My model will not have issues. It's going to be quick to the point. I might have better frame rate. Things are going to go great when I get this upgrade. That might take some time, so expect some delays with content or something during that time. Who knows? It might even mess with my streaming for all I know. If it like have an issue with one computer or the other while I get this set up, it's going to be an integration process, but hopefully it'll be better. I'm also going to get a boom for my phone so that can record better and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff we're doing that. But that's the first upgrade of the year. Now, what's going to happen afterwards? What are my plans for the new year other than, getting this one video I'm trying to make out and stuff like that? First and foremost, I am going to stop working on my hands. Yeah, that's kind of been something I've really been focused on so much, and it's been hassle, guys. The style I've been trying to do it was every digit being its own unique piece and moving individually to create these shapes and all that. It wasn't the worst. I was succeeding on it. I've only worked on one finger because I didn't spread it out because I was trying to work on the draw order and the plants and stuff. But then I'm working on it. It's just always getting to me. Then I realized something. This would be really hard to have detailed hands. So I decided to scrap it. I'm going to go work with another hand design later in style. I'll figure that out later. But I'm going to put that as part of the full model rework I'll be having eventually, right? With a full body design and everything else. And we're still keeping the similarities, but I'm going to go with a more customized design. If anyone knows about me from my old days of, YouTubing and stuff, this is based on a Final Fantasy 14 designed outfit. Sears cow. But it just kind of became me and stuff. And I love the mask style and stuff. Made my own renditions and approaches to it. I took it for myself. I made my own concept of it. And we're going to further this concept further. So there's a lot more that's going to go on with model improvements. Also got before I even do that, we're going to improve the eyes a little bit. Add some emotion, stuff like that. But mostly it's going to be a full model redesign. Now, on top of all this, I also plan to get into animation. You see, with V2 models, you have a range of movement you can use for things and create animations and cartoons. All sorts of fun stuff can be done depending on the model and the person running it. You can make all sorts of cool cartoons and stuff with them if you have the models work in certain ways. And that's what we're going to be trying to produce some of later. Mostly for friends and stuff, nothing with me in it yet. But other than that, I also plan to start making more V2 models. Now, I want to, before I become someone that is paid to make these models, I think I need to improve my portfolio, which means I need to start finding some PNG tubers and upgrading them for free. Yep, that's my plans. And I think I'm pretty good at animation. I've been looking at the live 2D practice models and stuff, and not impressed. They look awful. They don't do it well. They don't have much realism to their movements very well. They just look, they don't even push the head very far. There's not a lot of movement. It just, I don't like it. So I'm going to try to improve myself that way. Hopefully be able to do more than just commissions, but maybe even making some for the market. I want to try to make some templates for making V2 models, but I want to get back into V2 model making. I haven't done that in a while because I'm working on the channel and other things and getting caught up in certain stuff. I still made a lot of other animations and stuff over the past year and stuff, and all these other things for other people that haven't used them yet. But the goals are to increase quality over time by, adding new stuff, improving my computer setup, and getting the rat to make some music for me. He's getting a keyboard this weekend, and that's going to put the video I'm working on back a little bit because I want that music. Because I need something for these, it's you can see right now, it's very interpersonal, but there's nothing that holds you here. No cool music that makes it sound like I'm talking about something important. It's just me rambling. But that's what's going to happen. Now, as far as the streaming will continue as always. We've been streaming a lot of Sulfur. because I've been enjoying that, and a lot of people like that, and that will continue somewhat, but I might take a break from that a little bit to start playing some White Knuckle and some other games. There's a one co-op horror game Silent wants to do, and we'll probably do that as well a few times. So there's a lot of stuff with the streaming department, but hopefully the VTubing part goes up drastically, and I'm going to be working on some more stuff, and hopefully find some PNG tubers who want some upgrades. I know maybe one. I don't know. I don't know how many PNG tubers I actually know, so I really don't have a lot of people to grab from. So I'm going to like work to my contacts instead of just finding a stranger on the internet. So that's going to have to work somehow. But other than that, that's my goal for this year, is to work on cartoons, animations, using V2 models as part of it and stuff. But obviously, I can do more. On top of that, we're going to be doing more models. I'm going to improve my own model. And first and foremost, we're going to finish that stupid video. Well, it's not stupid. It's the best thing I'll ever have produced, probably, if it works like I hope it will, for explaining things to people. And finally, upgrading my computer and going 4K. So there's a lot to look for this year, and there might be more stuff I've completely forgot about because I can't keep my mind in order to know enough, guys. So, you know, expect a lot more. If you want to see anything specific, just leave a comment. You guys never do. But anyways, the option's open. So that's all for this week, everyone. I'm going to go back to working on that video and yelling at a rat to produce music. So I will see you guys next time.